In the soft blue haze of an early September morning, the city of Memphis still lay asleep. Streetlights flickered as the world hadn't yet stirred, but one woman had. Eliza Fletcher laced her shoes as she always did, stepped into the still air, and took off on her usual morning run. She had done this countless times before. Same route, same time, same peaceful determination. She didn't know this would be her last run. Eliza wasn't just a runner. She was a mother of two little boys, a loving wife, and a kindergarten teacher whose warmth could light up any room. Born into a prominent Memphis family, heiress to a successful hardware supply business, she could have taken an easier path. But Eliza's heart beat not for corporate halls but for classrooms, chalkboards, and the laughter of children. There are some people who radiate light simply by showing up. The narrator reflects, Eliza was one of them. Her students adored her. Her community admired her. And her family, they were her world. It was September 2nd, 2022, around 400 a.m. Eliza went for her daily 8-mile run near the University of Memphis. She wore a pink sports top and purple shorts, bright colors, a bright soul. At 6:45 a.m., a cyclist noticed something strange on the ground, a water bottle, a phone, and a pair of sandals. Something didn't feel right. An hour later, Eliza's husband, Richard, made a desperate call to police. His wife hadn't come home. Surveillance footage was recovered. In it, Eliza jogged as usual until a dark SUV pulled up beside her. A man jumped out, charged at her, and within seconds, she was gone. The vehicle remained still for 4 minutes, then sped away into the dark. The footage was grainy, the suspect unrecognizable, but there were clues: a broken headlight, a partial license plate, and those sandals, which didn't belong to Eliza. DNA on the shoes gave police a name, one they already knew. Cleotha Abston, a name associated with pain and destruction since he was 11 years old, with a criminal record that spanned kidnapping, rape, aggravated assault. He had spent 20 years in prison, but he was out now, free. He should have never been walking the streets, the narrator says quietly, but he was, and Eliza paid the price. It's revealed later that he had attacked another woman, Alicia Franklin, a year earlier, but her rape kit wasn't processed in time. DNA sat in a lab, untested, as Abston roamed free. 4 days after Eliza disappeared, her body was found in a wooded lot behind a deserted duplex. She had been beaten, possibly sexually assaulted, and shot in the head. Her bright running shorts had been discarded in a nearby trash bag. Her light, so full of promise, had been extinguished in cruelty. She did nothing to deserve this, her family would later write, and yet, it happened, because someone who should have been locked away wasn't. The city of Memphis was shaken. A week later, at 400 a.m., the same hour Eliza had started her final run, hundreds gathered. They called it Let's Finish Liza's Run. People ran, some in silence, some in tears. Her spirit led every stride. Initially, Cleotha pled not guilty, but the evidence was overwhelming: DNA, phone tracking, eyewitness reports. Even his brother saw him cleaning his car with floor cleaner that morning. Later, Cleotha changed his plea. He admitted to kidnapping and murdering Eliza Fletcher. He was sentenced to life in prison without parole. No more trials, no more chances. He will die behind bars. We like to believe the system protects us, that background checks, DNA tests, prison sentences, these things are enough. But what Eliza's story shows is that the cracks are wider than we think, and sometimes good people fall through them. It took Eliza's death and Alicia's pain to push for legislative change. Tennessee now requires quarterly reports on sexual assault kit testing. But is that enough? It will never bring Eliza back. Her family remembers her not for how she died, but how she lived. Eliza sang with her students. She loved fiercely. She ran freely. She believed in light even when darkness existed. Let it shine, she once sang to her class. Hide it under a bushel. Today, we carry her light, and we let it shine.